Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Ad America. For those who have never been here before, Ad America is the American Cultural Center here in Jakarta. My name is Dina, I'm one of the e-guide here, and I will be more than happy to answer all of your questions regarding Ad America. And now I would like to give you a glimpse of our upcoming events. So, we will have a presentation about Asian martial arts in the United States. It will be held on February 20th, on Wednesday, starting from 4 until 5:30 p.m. So for those of you who are interested, please come and join us. And next, we will have a special concert presented by Laila Simanjuntak. Anybody here a fans of Laila? Please come and join us because she will be singing lots of hit songs of Ella Fitzgerald. This will be held on February 22nd on a Friday from 7 until 8:30 p.m. And we also have a free service called Education USA. So for those of you who are planning to pursue a higher degree in the United States, we have 2 advisors standing by from Monday until Sunday to answer all of your questions about education in the United States. So please come and just simply ask away. And these are the highlights of our events and how to stay updated to our events. Simply visit our website at www.adamerica.or.id. Click register, enter your name and email address, and you will be officially our member. And the benefit is you will get newsletter just once a week through your email about our upcoming events. And we also very active with our social media. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Stellar, and also YouTube channel. And for those of you who still like to tweet, please help spread the love by tweeting to us to @AdAmerica. And don't forget to use the hashtag #AdAmerica. And your tweet will appear on our live tweet wall on my left side here. And without further ado, to begin today's event, I would like to invite Mr. Jed T. Dornburg, the Ad America Director, for the opening remarks.
Selamat sore semua. Selamat datang di Ad America. Very happy to have you here today for this event. We're really quite excited. We're all excited and energied for this event. And really, all the things I want to say are actually part of this poem that we have on the poster here that was produced by our very talented, my very talented colleague and friend, Uphie. I want to really thank the Unmasked group for joining and partnering with us again on this series of events. It's a great opportunity to have them work with us. We really feel that a big part of what the Ad America stage is for and what we hope you all see in Ad America is a place to express yourself, a place to find a voice, to practice that voice. And that's a really important part of so much of what we try to do and represent here. It's about helping you have a voice so you can tell people what you want in the world. And whether that is done as a poem or a song, it's all there. It's all part of that. Another part that the poem talks about is about relationships, about relationships beyond romance. And Indonesia and the United States this year is celebrating 70 years of official relationships between our two countries. And Indonesia and the United States, I think, have represented to each other a degree of romance, but relationships long beyond romance, whether it be in science, technology, education, the movies, the arts, and events that we've heard about, like the upcoming concert about Ella Fitzgerald, is a good example of the kind of communication and expression that we've had between our two peoples. And we hope to celebrate that this year and continue celebrating it. I'm really excited about hearing all of your performances up here today. I hope everybody is prepared to come up on stage and say something. So that's really cool. And I think on that note, it's really important to point out we have 2 really amazing talents coming out, special talents we've invited to come here today to join us from Palangkaraya and from Ambon. We have Emma and Anissa in the crowd somewhere. So I hope you enjoy their concerts, and I hope you enjoy listening to them. I know I'm going to enjoy listening to what they have to say and hearing their voices and hearing what they have to say on this stage. So all those things are really exciting, but you're not here to listen to me. Thank you very much for coming again. I hope you have a great time, and everybody make sure you get on stage. Thank you.
And And now I would like to invite our hosts for today, Uphie from Unmasked and US Embassy Jakarta.
Thanks, Dina. Hi guys, how are you doing? All good, yeah? I hope you guys are ready because we're gonna burn the room down. Not literally, of course, that would be a fire hazard. But the room is chilly, right? A lot of air conditioning, so make sure your poem is hotter than the room, and then fire, and then everything else that burns, okay? Please give a round of applause for everyone who's here today. Well, I'm one of the Unmasked member, but I'm also representing the US Embassy. My feet is on 2 feet, on 2 sides of the things here. I'm here joined by my colleagues in Unmasked, Putri Minangsari the dancer, and then Ayu Mutia the tigress, and Koi the man, of course. One of the other member of Unmasked, Pangeran Siahaan, the anchor, is not here today, but hopefully we can meet all of you guys in the completion of all Unmasked in later opportunities. So today is about Schmalentine. It's a spin of Valentine, Valentine with a twist, because love can be cliche sometimes, right? Love cannot only be just romances and roses and petals and all those things we've heard 1,000 times in love songs that has become things of the yesterdays. So we hope that we can hear new voices about what love is beyond just that from you guys, and I'm sure you guys are all ready for that. So let's hope this will be a great show this afternoon, all right? To open this afternoon's show, we have a very special musical act as usual. Unmasked always brings a musical act to open the shows. And we have a rapper. We have Tora in the house right there with the bling around his neck, the gold chain. And Tora has you got scholarship from Soundrenaline, right? Yeah, so he's a very, very good rapper. Only 2 acts around thousands of applicants, right, got that scholarship. And Tora is one among thousands. Only 2 among thousands got it, and he's one of them. So he's actually really, really good. And you know, poetry is about words, and he's a rapper, hip-hop, and rap has a lot of things to do with words as well. So there's a huge interaction. I'm sure this will be a great act to start off this event this afternoon. All right, so without further ado, please go burn down the house, Tora.
Good afternoon, everybody. Rap. Rap is a rhythm and poetry. This is a note to the city we love, to people in the city, to everybody's struggle, for everybody that has a dream. This one is called Ani. Sebuah cerita mungkin fiksi mungkin nyata tentang gadis belia dari barat pulau Jawa. Ani jelata jelita belum kenal dunia, kembang kampung dekat gunung jauh dari kota. Senyumnya manis polos tak suka menggoda. Ani rajin sholat perawannya pun dijaga. Tanpa mimpi besar hanya ingin soleha, sampai bandel tua masuk ke dalam hidupnya. Wajah tampan rupawan mirip aneh punya saman, potongan alim mapan tapi sepik macam setan. Bandel pakai akal bulus dipermulus-mulus, buat dapat cewek minor macam kor lagu tulus. Tidak bersilah nyerempet ayat padahal bejat. Ani ragu, Ani mau, Ani harus setuju. Tegarkan jiwa putus SMA pindah Jakarta, bermodal janji dan lembar surat KUA. Lepaskan sudah, tinggalkanlah. Langkah berat Ani berjalan di ibu kota. Bulan madu ternyata hanya jadi sementara. Istri pertama datang dengan amarah murka. Kini Ani sendiri dengan janin di perutnya. Pindah-pindah kontrak, burung gosok dan cuci. Meski terasa berat, Ani ingin tetap suci. 1-2 godaan menyerempet pelecehan dari lelaki dengan janji bernilai jutaan. Berusaha bertahan walau menunggu perlahan. Ridho kurang makan, Ani jatuh dikalahkan. Segar darah mengalir dari dalam selangkangan. Kota memakan korban, Ani pun kehilangan. Menangis Ani kini terpuruk sendiri, terikat selang tak bisa Ani berdiri. Menahan jerit di hati, ada yang mengunci kami. Selang 1-2 hari Ani jadi Ani. Ya, semua bebanmu, semua resahmu, lepaskan sudah, tinggalkanlah. Lepaskan, 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 lepaskan semua, lepaskan semua. Mungkin ini fiksi, tapi ada yang nyata. Yang nyata, ini terjadi hampir setiap hari. Ini selalu kita dengar. Sering kita lihat di jalanan, sering kita lihat di klub-klub, sering kita lihat dari hotel kelas melati sampai hotel kelas lain. Dan semua sering kita dijudge. Dari mereka yang terekspos sampai mereka yang gak terekspos. Gue gak pengen berikan judgment, gue pengen berikan nilai. Gue cuma pengen cerita. Gue kecup pipi adikku tuang segelas vodka, segelas angsa awut bernyanyi yang angsa. Kuda dia tertawa menatap ke milau kota, dari pucuk hotel tua menghadapku saja Jakarta. Di antara detik gelap Adi bercerita, tiada ruang memelas semua punya derita. Yang penting Umi Adi bisa pergi naik haji. Siapa Adi hari ini itu urusan nanti, urusan nanti. Lepaskanlah, lepaskan beban, lepaskan beban, lepaskan semua, lepaskan semua. Tinggalkan, tinggalkan mimpi, tinggalkan harap. Terima kasih.
Very nice. Very nice. Can we hear one more round of applause, please? Damn. Schmalentine is dark. Schmalentine is snarky. Schmalentine be witty, makes us all say fark. Valentine is stuffy, cliches all abound. So let ring your inner murderer, your unexpected sound. Let this roast of roses, of chocolates, of lipsticks, of gifts, and all the usual things be gone, because everything unpredictable, girl, is all but days past. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna start the readings for Schmalentine. And I have 3 rules for the usual event with Unmasked. First is that you will have 3 minutes to read your poem, so please use that time. If you do it less than 3 minutes, that's okay, but please don't go more than 3 minutes, because we want to make sure we have time for everyone in the audience. Number 2, you don't need to explain your poem before you read it, okay, because that could take away from that precious 3 minutes. And number 3, because we are doing spoken word, and it is a culture within the spoken word world, that's a tongue twist right there, you know, not to clap when you hear something good, but just do yes. All right, so one more time. Perfection. All right, so without further ado, we're just gonna start the show off by presenting one of the great poems we have invited as our guest poets for today. This person comes all the way from the US. Yes, unfortunately, she cannot be here with us physically, but she will be connected through digital video. And she has something of a showing today as well, so she's not able to do live, but she has recorded a very special piece for all of us. Her name is Shole Wolpe. She's an Iranian-American poet, and she has been to the Ubud Writers Readers Festival. She's a very, very enchanting poetess. And in our workshop before, somebody wrote a poem about being a witch, being a sorcerer, being a magician, right? And she's a little bit like that because she can put all of us into her spell. So are we ready to get into this entrancing performance to start off this evening's show? Fantastic. Kick it off with Choleh, please.
Good day, friends. What they say of love is true. You can inhale it like a vapor ghost, like a secret kiss in a hotel bathroom, a tongue catching light like rain. Delicious, sleeping naked between soft cotton sheets, as licking velvety gelato or dipping a finger in milky puffs of cream. The birds know this, know the air's downy lithe dip of wings into ghostly clouds. Here, take my hand. This is how. Bathe me in red. Wrap me in its seductive robe and watch me dance on the clouds at sunset, a harem girl before her sultan. Bathe me in red. Kiss me with parted lips and send me pulsating through your veins, slithering on your thoughts. Bathe me in red, give me a name, a cause, make of me a revolution. Come closer, here I am. Take your time. Naked, you climb the boulder with a flashlight and mother's painted bowl brimming with cherries. You whisper to the moon, I must be mad. You've come to wash away your sins, but the creek giggles, runs watery hands on your thighs as Venus stares, spreads her molten blue beams on your hair. The cherries explode red in your mouth and you spit out the seeds, as if each is a planet crusted with guilt. Swallow the soft flesh, murmuring, nothing's more delectable than sin. Some things mildew too quickly away from the sun. He has a neck pain. She sees ghosts. He wears a lead belt. She builds wings. He says, stick to the facts. She says, the sheets smell of longing. What's buried among their beds' decaying springs? He says, I love you. She says, I love you to something she cannot see in the dark. Home is a missing tooth. The tongue reaches for hardness, but falls into absence. Winter sunlight falls, shatters on my doorstep. The porch paint has peeled, sad, brittle pieces like fragments of a broken heart. How a cloudless day full of promises closes. Everything is fiction except for what hides in the heart.
I would love to be there with you in person, but it's not possible. And instead, there is a video, Keeping Time with Blue Hyacinths. I performed that on the LA County Museum of Art stage, and I hope you enjoy it. Happy Valentine's Day or Schmalentine's Day. And here is a poem about love. Or is it? Some things mildew too quickly away from the sun. He has a neck pain. She sees ghosts. He wears a lead belt. She builds wings. He says, stick to the facts. She says, the sheets smell of longing. What's buried beneath their beds' decaying springs? He says, I love you. She says, I love you to something she cannot see in the dark. Enjoy the video.
All right. What do you guys think? Breathless, huh? Breathless. And I'm sure the next reader will leave us breathless as well. We're going to start it very strong by calling upon the stage our first reader for the afternoon, Bintara Bumi. The stage is yours.
Rumah. Seperti sesuatu yang kau inginkan sepanjang nyawa dan tiba tepat seketika dalam genggaman. Seperti mimpi yang buat matamu berair di terbit matahari, tersadar itu bukan nyata, seketika mewujud realita. Seperti pandang teduh yang bertahun-tahun kau cari, lalu tiba-tiba kau sudah berteduh di tatap matanya. Seperti sesuatu yang kau inginkan sepanjang nyawa dan seketika kau tiba di rumah. Seperti kepulangan yang kau cari dalam tiap ketersesatan. Seperti rumah. Seperti peluk. Seperti hangat. Perjalanan membawamu terbang tinggi, menjatuhkanmu berkali-kali. Seringkali kau meraung ingin lekas bertemu tempat pulang, tapi kau terus kepakan sayap dan terbang tinggi. Tak peduli luka, tak peduli lelah. Udara mendinginkan lukamu, angin menenangkan riuh sepimu. Kau tidak pernah merasa pantas, tapi kau terus berharap. Duri luka di dadamu dikalahkan keyakinan atas kepantasanmu berbahagia. Kau tidak pernah seyakin itu, tapi kau juga tak pernah benar-benar mengerti mengapa kau seyakin itu. Jatuh cinta terlalu banyak, patah hati terlalu sering, hatimu porak-poranda dihantam badai taifun sekali. 2 kali, 3 kali, ratusan kali, tubuhmu letih tapi hatimu keras, kepalamu penuh suara, tapi cinta mengheningkan semua lara. Kamu manungsa keras kepala yang bertekad membahagiakan dirimu sendiri. Suatu hari, kau ingin ditelan badai, lain hari ditenggelamkan lautan. Kau luluh lantak dihabisi kesakitan. Kau tak sanggup lagi menanggung beban kesepian. Kau mulai meminta kemantian pada Sang Maha punya kehidupan. Hampir-hampir menyerah. Kau sekali lagi meraung meminta jawaban. Lalu segala tiba-tiba hening, semua luka tiba-tiba mengering. Segala tiba-tiba hening, lukamu tiba-tiba mengering. Matanya sungguh bening. Hanya ia yang terlihat olehmu. Tergambar bening. Hanya kamu yang terlihat olehku. Rumah 7 November 2018, Bentara Bumi. Terima kasih.
Very awesome. Cinta mengheningkan semua lara. That's beautiful, right? Dan kita memang ingin membuka Schmalentine sore hari ini with a hip-hop performance, with an English poem that makes us all under the spell, and with an Indonesian poem that makes us all under a spell too. So hopefully that gives inspiration for all of the readers in this afternoon. Whatever style you're here for, whatever style you love, you're welcome. And you could just bring the best out of you this afternoon. And with that said, the next reader, Firnita.
Hello all, my name is Firnita, dan hari ini akan bacain puisi judulnya Loverless. My parents asked me on a Friday or a Saturday night, what are you doing at home? Because I don't want to go out. Because they don't want to go out. And Dad wants to watch the Manchester Derby, and Mom wants to listen to 70s rock anthem on Spotify, weekly dose of her youth. Because I am a lazy introvert, isolating self inside my bedroom, Because I have friends who are busier than me, going out with their other friends who are more than me. Also because the friends who ask me out drains my energy with the non-stop talking about bullshit about others. And I came home knowing nothing more. Also because I'm short on cash. There were too many foods I can't resist. Because I want to Netflix, but can't chill, because I don't have a boyfriend. I do have some boy space friend, and I do not have a boy no space friend. And the day will come when he is secure enough, not just about the bibit, bebet, bobot, but if he allows me to grow, rise, and bloom, developing self, going here and there, office works, attending workshops or seminars. Who knows, maybe one day I'll be the one delivering not just babies, but knowledge and other things that matter more. My friends uploaded pictures showing how much they are in love with their significant others, and here I am, scrolling the gallery, considering which photo I should upload. A transfer receipt, a screenshot of clothes I want, or a picture from my lab course, a daily observation for a week on the effect of curing salt to sausage color. Or photos of the sky, the sea, and the mountains that could be taken from Google with a long, thoughtful caption that people won't read. Lol. And my grandma said she was there already, married, in my age back then. But it's a different era, and I have different priorities. And she won't understand because she's starting to forget things, even the things she said 10 seconds before. She would not listen because I am not her favorite. I get it. That's totally fine because my mother was also married not in her 20s. She married my father in her 30s and carrying me as a 38 years old woman. And she rocks my world. But I am not her. I may be a more difficult person, attracting nobody, repulsing everybody. Naive, hopeless, but longing for a phone call on a Friday or Saturday night from someone who'd ask about my whereabouts. Home, of course. And he also wouldn't mind to not go out because he knows I am a lazy introvert, short on cash, and also there's a Netflix on TV, so why not? Thank you.
Damn, that was awesome. That's really awesome. But I mean, Firnita, if you're gonna be delivering knowledge, people are gonna call you not on Friday, Saturday night, but on the day offering you jobs. And isn't that a better phone call to have? I mean, come on, women are not brought to the world just to bear babies. I mean, that's not their only role in the world. Come on, it's 2019, read the room, okay? All right, so our next audience reader will be Kiki. Are you in the house? Kiki? Yes. Come up here with the awesome Jurassic Park t-shirt.
Hello everyone, saya Kiki. Maaf puisinya agak-agak serius nih. Oke, judulnya Kau Datang Hari Itu. Entah kemana hari ini akan. Terasa kemelut memuncah dadaku. Cuaca yang meleleh, hujan yang tak selesai, atap hancur, musim rontok, mulut sobek, langit keruh, dingin yang tidak habis. Jendela yang berlubang oleh peluru, tertembakan tepat sasaran. Sepi yang datang bertamu, kabut tebal yang mengepung, suara pecah, kucing buta, cancing melasap, jantung membusuk, malaikat yang jatuh, dan burung-burung yang tak setia. Sungguh hari ini takkan kemana. Tapi kemudian kau datang membawa matahari. Kau. Dan mengatakan bahwa cuaca tak pernah secerah ini, sehangat ini. Pelangi yang menyapu awan. Dan kau berani katakan padaku, ada bidadari kecil bernyanyi di atap rumah. Tapi aku masih berpikir entah hari ini akan kemana. Gigi yang tanggal, kursi patah, pipa bocor, cecak sembilit, ngengat sekarat, langit merah darah. Seekor lumba-lumba yang mau bunuh diri dan orang utan yang tersekap putus asa. Tapi lagi di hari itu, kau datang menyelamatkan hari dan mengatakan pagi telah datang bersama kesungguhan. Angin pun meniupkan rerumputan selepas hujan. Alam kembali perawan penuh sipu. Dan aku harus jatuh cinta lagi pada udara yang kuhirup. Terima kasih.
Thank you so much. Makasih banyak loh, Kiki. Our readers are not here to play this afternoon. Damn. That's really awesome. Can we please give one more round of applause for Kiki? Dan kita tadi udah ngomong-ngomong soal cuaca ya, ada angin yang berhembus, kemudian ada matahari. Dan apa sih yang menarik soal cuaca besides something that was sung by one of the most famous Indonesian singers, Snow on the Sahara, right? That's why we're gonna welcome the next reader from the audience, Angon. Is Angon here? Yes. Okay, Angon, kick it off.
So can you guess how many times I can, hear that kind of jokes in my life? I got enough. But nice try, though. Okay, so this is the first time I read my poem, and I wrote this poem when I was in a toxic relationship. It lasted like 5 years. It's not easy. Okay. Memutar kembali yang terjadi malam itu. Menyisakan sedih, meninggalkan perih. Semakin sakit ketika terpikirkan, perasaan yang sama juga dia rasakan. Tapi tak ada yang beranjak meninggalkan rasa sakit itu. Kami masih memilih bertahan. Luka itu kami tahu, sakit itu kami rasa. Tiap cumbu hari ini adalah tiap-tiap hujam peluru besok. Tiap-tiap rayu hari ini adalah tiap-tiap hujatan besok. Tiap-tiap rindu hari ini adalah tiap-tiap kebencian besok. Dan tiap-tiap rasa sayang hari ini adalah tiap-tiap angkara esok. Seperti berada dalam jurang yang sangat dalam, kami tahu kami tidak akan sanggup berada di dalamnya. Tapi enggan juga untuk keluar. Yang kami tahu pasti, kami akan mati di sana. Memutar kembali yang terjadi malam itu. Menatapnya jauh dari belakang ketika dia berlari menjauh. Satu kaki ingin diam dan berputar ke belakang. Berjalan ke arah yang berbeda agar dia bisa meninggalkan deritanya dan aku bisa kembali bertata. Tetapi kaki yang lain mendorong langkahku untuk lari mengejarnya, merengkuh lagi cinta yang akan hilang. Tak tahu lagi dia. Saat aku melangkah pergi untuk menyerah, yang aku tahu kemudian dia berjalan di sampingku, merengkuh hatiku. Memutar kembali malam itu, kami kembali saling menukar hati dan belati. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Angon. And toxic relationships is really something that's really something that anyone should never go through. And if you are in one, or if you see someone in one, we can share each other some love and support and help, and at least talk and some ears to listen to, because it's really not something that anyone ever deserve. All right, and on that note, the next speaker for this afternoon, Wira. Is Wira here? Absolutely.
Oke guys, nama saya Wira. Hai kamu, mau dengar cerita kisahku? Kisah yang akan bisa memberimu pelajaran mengenai kisah yang tak terkisahkan. Psst. Semoga kisahku tak seperti kisahmu. Tertanda penyesalan. This is for my dad that always does his best part as a father, teach me how to face the world in the real life, superpower, betrayal, hard work. This is for my mom that always loved and accept me whoever I was and whoever I wanted to be. Love, sacrifice, children, superwoman. This is for my friend. You are always make me happy when I was in the worst place. This friendship is awesome. Great friend, George's gossip. This is for my past woman in my life. Sorry, honestly, you are the worst part of my life. Married, family, childish, dispute, broken heart, regret. This is for the man, a lot of a man in my life. Fun, friend, fuck love. This is for all of you. I miss you. Thank you.
Very nice. All right. So the next reader this afternoon will be someone very special. She's one of the Unmasked founders, and she's one of the persons in Unmasked who is already published. So we welcome to the stage the Tigress. We had a Machan earlier, we had a Tora, and now we have the female version thereof.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming. And I feel like an amateur standing in the stage looking at your, like performances. You guys are great. And before I start my poetry, I would like to thank the participant from our workshop earlier, 12:30 from 2:30. I mean, you guys skipped lunch to just writing poetry with us. So give yourself a round of applause. It was amazing. And before I move on to my piece, I just want to tell you a story that 2 days ago, actually 4 days ago, 2 days before Valentine's Day, I came across an article which is very horrific. Valentines or love, or when you're dating, it's not always about roses and chocolates, but there's some fight and tears, there's some darkness inside a relationship. So this story I found it in Magdalene. This is a story about a 16-year-old girl who at the time was dating a man who was older than her age, around 30 something, and she experienced a very terrible sexual assault in the relationship. And and you guys know what statutory rape is. So it's a sexual assault that is experienced by underage person. And I just want to raise this awareness because, you just gotta keep an eye on your closest people, your closest friends. And violence, it happens on the hands of someone that is familiar with familiar to us. And it can happen in an unexpected place that is so familiar to us. It can happen in our workplace, in campus, in schools, in poetry community, in every community. So just if you know that if you have somebody who are in distress or in trouble, please reach out to them and share love and just reach out to them. Okay, now I'm going to talk about my poetry. The inspiration comes earlier way back, like a year ago. So I feel like we're so invested in the thought of boys will be boys and boys are men are hunters and women are gatherers. But I chose not to believe in them. It is just because it is so deeply invested in women to think that winning a man's attention or a man's love, it feels like an ultimate prize, but actually it is not. So that's why I've seen so many women who are beautiful, bright, they fell into a relationship that they don't deserve. So yeah, I think to myself sometimes, like, I wish I can love like boys. I wish I can flirt like boys. And I wish I can eat like boys. I wish I can eat like boys. I wish I can stomach every bottomless drink and barbecue buffet without the guilt or the embarrassment. I wish I can eat like boys, because boys, they are told to eat more, and they can ask for more without feeling greedy. But when me, a girl, ask for the same thing, and we, girls, we become rude. We are told to remember our places. Our job is never to provide nor challenge. Our job is to be at the receiving end of it all. A bar, a poem, a promise, a bargain, even. Our job is to grow up to be mature and beautiful enough, and then stop. They won't allow us to be thicker. They won't allow us to eat more so that we become stronger. No man likes women who enjoy themselves too much. The truth is, I like to eat. But why can't I eat like boys? I want to keep on eating and eating and eating until I throw up. I need a plate full of pleasure. Give me the sugar and the spice, the hot and the cold. I want to chug different kind of beers every night with my Netflix on and chilling all night. I have never grown tired of eating, because to eat is a role that was assigned from birth. And I wish not to enjoy one type of food, because my body needs the fuel. The constant pumps of endorphins, the high and the thrill of it all, or else I'm nothing but an empty treasure map without the adventure. I'm nothing but a car with no engine, a warlord with no conquests, a dude without a story. I'm just a weakling, they say. I wish I can eat like boys. But come to think of it, it is pretty lonely. Never mind. I just want to keep eating like a girl. Thank you.
As a boy, I just hope that boys could, if Ayu says, how does a boy eat, right? The question is perhaps, how does a boy feel? And the answer is pretty much not that good, okay? So maybe something we need to tell to all boys, trapped in toxic masculinity. Stop it. Stop it, break out of it. All right, so next reader, who happens to be a boy, is Nabil Hafiz in the house? Nabil. Nabil is not in the house. Okay, fine. Then we'll move on to the next reader, Melda. Yes, please give a round of applause for Melda.
Hello, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day and happy self-loving yourself before you put yourself into loving anybody or anything. Put yourself first. I hope you enjoy my poetry. I just want you to have a nice life, my mother said. Others also said the same thing. Just a nice life. My counselor, my teacher, even my boyfriend who said he was going to marry me. Just a nice life. Just as if the only I deserve is a nice life. The big question is, what is a nice anyway? Is it like when you about to go out from the restaurant, you open the door, but there is a cute guy who's opening the door for you and hold it and then let you out first? Is that the kind of nice do you want to have? Or like the throwback that you were giving to your friends who said that when you are going to get married, I said that when you're going to shut up. Or a nice shot, a comment that given to newly emerged tennis player who beat Serena Williams in US Open. Is it the kind of nice do you want to have? If it is kind of nice that life should be, isn't it ironic? How life can be just nice. Nice is a moment spent, coincidental, unplanned, unpredictable. Nice is a word you utter to one particular God-given moment. Hence, life is a collection of moments, stories, roller coasters, up and down from beach, under the sea, to the tip of the mountain touching the sky. Those are life. Life is a lemon that you put in the jar, that you put honey in there, and because you don't want to feel all sour, all sweet. Or, you know, life maybe is an apple pie. The apple pie from the harvested season in the Pennsylvania, the leftover one that turned to be American signature of the Thanksgiving, because instead of eating the leftover, we eat to celebrate. Can't you see? Life is troubles and answers, drunk and awaken, and the repetitions of this every cutoff of Friday night and Monday evening. Life cannot, will never ever be nice because we're the pages and momentous. We're the one who drive the life consisting of stories to tell, people to meet, struggle day by day. It's a tragedy. Turn into smile with cripples and finally walk because there are people shout for us. You see, life is a partner that you can never ever be get over with if you love yourself first, if you control yourself first. Love must not be nice. If life is nice, you will die eventually. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Melda. And that line, right? Love yourself first. I mean, it reminds me of one of my favorite TV shows, RuPaul's Drag Race. That always ends with a line, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen? Amen. All right, all right, all right. Thank you very much for that. And thank you, Melda, for the brilliant poem. I want a lemon in a, water and apple pie right now, so hungry. All right, next reader. Next reader will be somebody that Jed mentioned earlier. We met this person in Palangkaraya when we were doing the Ubud Writers and Readers Festival satellite program over there. She is a brilliant, brilliant lady. Follow her Instagram later on. Please do, because it's brilliant. And her name is Anissa. So let's welcome Anissa on stage.
I had a boyfriend a couple of years ago. It was December. He told me the L words. He brought me some flowers and chocolate and ice cream and teddy bear dolls. At first, everything seemed fine. We texted each other. He called me pretty. He promised to marry me one day. But time is so magical. Time can turn a caterpillar into a chrysalis into a butterfly, an innocent-looking guy into a fuckboy. months after our first anniversary, I looked into his phone and went to his browser history. I found XNXS/skinny Asian girl, Pornhub/skinny white Asian. That was me realizing I was only his fetish, not his future like he promised me to be. He called me princess, but I don't believe in Disney movies anymore. The king sneaks into Sleeping Beauty's room and rapes her until she's pregnant. The prince only visits Rapunzel's tower when he's horny. He uploaded a picture of us hugging and wrote #relationship goal, while in fact we argue and scream and shout at each other every single week. How dare he said, "This is how the Cupid chose us," when he forced me to skip the class and convinced me education wasn't important and told me he would earn money for both of us in the future. He told me he loved me on Valentine, but all he wants was me right under him while he trying to unzip his jeans and place on sutra he bought in the Alphamart. How could he doubt my feelings when I screamed, "It freaking hurts," while he was trying to put his genital into my mouth and grabbed me by the pussy. I do love him, but this isn't how love works. A couple months ago, I saw him kissing a girl. He told me she was only a friend. But after hearing his apologies for many times, I got tired enough of the drama he made, so I dumped him. Today, I bought myself a chocolate, an ice cream, not expecting anyone to text me, "Good morning." First time I can eat meal without worrying I will gain weight or if anyone will compare my body to another. I can wear what I want to wear without being told, "You're mine, honey. I don't want other guys watching you in the street." Tonight, a voice what's bothering me all this time. I am brave, I am precious, I deserve more respect. I tell myself in the mirror, I love you. Not I love you because, or I love you despite, just I love you.
Wow. One more round of applause, please, people. Woo! I mean, I told you we're gonna burn the room down, right? And that just happened. And it has happened minutes ago, but damn, that was fire. That was really, really fire. And yes, not I love you because or I love you despite. Yes, I love you is just that. And that's the best thing. And if nobody else is gonna give it to you, let's not. We are gonna give it to us, ourselves. You know what I mean? Absolutely. All right, so the next reader will be Fitri Mayangsari. Give it all for Fitri, guys.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, I guess. All right, this piece calls "You Can't Make Someone Loves You." Of course, I know how it feels when you love someone, but he, she, them don't love you back. Yeah, I know it hurts, but what can you do? You can't force love. You can't make someone love you just because you love them. When you love somebody and happens, he, she, them love you, it's a dumb luck. Because you can't make someone loves you. If someone you love loves you back, it's just a dumb luck. That's the game. That's the game. You fall in love, you're lucky, you get it. When you're done, keep moving, keep hustling, till you find the one you love who loves you back. Till you find the one that the universe let it reverse. Thanks. I'm Fitri. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Fitri. All right. For the next reader, do we have Beta here? in the house? Beta Prawata? No, not yet. Okay, do we have Rastra? Okay, so if we don't have Rastra, then do we have Ara? Yes. Bring it on, Ara. Ara is one of our guest poets we invited for this afternoon's event too, so something special, I hope?
I hope so.
Let's do it.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Wow, very intimidating lighting. Hi, I'm Ara. Sorry that I arrived late. I just got off work. Yes, I work on the weekends. That sucks. Shout out to everyone. Applause to all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for Unmasked Poetry. I usually rap, but I know there's Tora here and there's Lays here. I ain't gonna do that, nah. I know my ground, people. All right, this one is called Schmalentine. I wrote this just for this event. Roses are red, violets are... No, violets are overrated. First viola, and then Viagra, and then violence, and you're violated. He seems smart and nice, like a valedictorian. Turns out he's a hillbilly perv, a valedictorian. She seems motherly yet hot. She's a real piece of snack. Turns out she's possessive, toxic, and whack. Guess who forgot to check the expiry date on the bottom of the pack? I'll give you a clue, it's this guy. We started to like different things, and the boat had just sunk. You like being intoxicated, whilst I avoided getting drunk. It's not that I'm straight edge, I'm not CM Punk. It's just that I'm in a relationship, and I don't lie that well when I'm drunk. You see, in lying, you gotta remember the details, and you must be sure. Like what Mark Twain said, first you get your facts straight, then you can distort them at your leisure. I thought the day came when I would never spend another in searching. But long story short, she fucking ended up cheating. I ended up depressed and went out for a drive. I decided love sucks. I text her, have a nice day, but don't have a nice life. Now, Valentine, Schmalentine. When they ask, can I call you mine? I say, I ain't got the time. When they ask me to candlelight and dine, I prefer being alone and drink old people wine. Amer. When they ask, may I at least know your sign? My sign says, no entry beyond this point. Am I incapable of feeling human love? Have I been missing the signs from above? Am I unfair to punish the entire population for the sins of one sample? I've been foolish enough to think love is a perfectly coded system because love is actually a gamble. I was a gambling man, I was. So in chance I must trust. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It does what it does. And maybe, just maybe, that's why it's called a breakup. For it leaves you broke, for it leaves you broken, that there's nowhere left to go but up.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Yes, like what Cher said, right? Is there life after love? Do you believe in life after love? And Ara does apparently, right? Nowhere to go but up. So let's hope we all get up after all this brokenness that we have undergone in our life. Amen to that. Let's give a round of applause for Ara. That was wonderful. All right. So the next reader that we're going to have is another very special poet. She is one of the Unmasked founders that has not read her piece. So without further ado, welcoming to the stage, Putri Minangsari.
This won't be long. I don't have a new piece. I've been very busy. But good to be here again. I'm good to together with my Unmasked gang, although Pangeran is not here. Thank you for coming. To be a poet is to be a love's fool, a drop of rain in a downpour of shame, a speck of ash flicked by an old flame, to be spent on empty well-wishes and brood upon a wasteland of unreplenished riches. To be a poet is to remain a plea among the rustlings in a forest of corrugated leaves, a whiff swallowed by a garrulous gust, a walk through quiet pathos, foliage by daydreams and lust. To be a poet is to be severed at the limbs again and again by slashing heartbreaks. To be lulled and halcyon, then dragged along by misery and all its companion. To be a poet is to be a hope hurled by a maddening fall in the imminence of a promise that anything can happen, anything at all.
That's really beautiful. You know, as a poet, we do have the ability to make magic happen, so let's hope we all can make anything happen out of our words and performances as well. So with that said, the next performer is going to be someone who does make a lot of things happen, particularly for her community in Ambon. And this is the next speaker, the next poet that Pak Jed mentioned earlier. Her name is Emma, and she's from Ambon. We met her as well in the Ubud Writers Readers Festival Satellite Program last year, and she is amazing. So Emma, please take the stage.
Maaf, saya agak kecil, jadi ini mic-nya diturunin. Selamat sore kaum intelektual. Puisi ini saya tulis atas kekaguman saya kepada seorang laki-laki dan saya menganggapnya itu seperti Maluku. Judulnya Pesonamu Memang Maluku. Rambut ikalmu seumpama ombak pecah di Tanjung Alang. Harum semerbak bunga pala. Turun ke retinamu, selalu mengerjap-ngerjap serupa plankton bioluminescens di tepian pantai pasir panjang. Beralih ke rahangmu yang tegas, bagai benteng Dursede pun Belgika. Bibir merona setipis senja puncak Binaya, benar-benar menggairahkan. Hitam manis kulit halus yang cengkeh itu, menambah kemalukuanmu. Kontur wajahmu sekarismatik terumbu karang Pulau Kon. Dari tingkahmu yang rupa-rupa, kau seperti warna-warni kain tenun Tanimbar, penuh corak makna. Menatap ragamu yang patimura, pikiranku mulai cakalele, jiwaku semistis tarian bambu gila. Bunyi tifa dalam jantungku, mengiringi kapata-kapata romantis nan manis siap berdansa di ujung lidahku. Aku mengagumimu sedalam palung Weber Laut Banda. Saya alami panorama pesisir liang, sejernih mata air gua Hawang Pulau K, semendidih kolam air panas Tulehu. Kekasih, mencintaimu perlu cara yang lebih tradisional. Dengan kebaya lusuh di tubuhku, dipadu bau laut yang menyeruak. Karena pesonamu memang Maluku, dan kau harus Maluku untuk mencintaiku. Terima kasih.
What just happened? Well, I always thought we were in Jakarta, but we are suddenly transported to the beautiful islands of Maluku. So awesome. Thank you so much for bringing all the entire beautiful islands of Maluku to us today. And we just really want to go on these expensive flights nowadays and go to Ambon and Maluku and all that, right? So yeah, thank you so much, Emma, for bringing that beautiful piece to us. Yes, jalan-jalan ke Maluku, and it's not just the beauty of Maluku, but the poetry scene over there, guys. It's really bustling, and Emma is on top of that poetry scene, but the others are also really amazing, so please do check it out, all right? All right, so the next reader that we're gonna have is somebody who always comes to Unmasked events, Ruby.
Oh dear God, you guys are so freaking good. Now I'm losing my cool. All right, without further ado, saya ingin menggugat lagu cinta. That's why they're called love songs. Listen to them on your radio. Memorize every line you know. Sing with your heart out, as if that's what you can't live without. Mushy stories bring tears to your eyes. Oh, when will your true romance be realized? Before you know it, your head's in the clouds. But do you know what love is all about? That's why they're called love songs, selling fantasies that can't go wrong. Well, but sweet nothings work differently in the real world. Wake up and face the music. Be careful, girls. There's nothing wrong with dreaming a little dream, but not everything is what it seems. He may quote all those beautiful lyrics, but please beware of his nasty tricks. Love is more than just words. Don't let yourself get hurt. He may promise you he'll always treat you right, but what if he won't always be by your side? That's why they're called. But nobody stays forever young. Stay grounded, keep yourself protected, just in case he refuses to be responsible after all the heartbreaks and the trouble. They're just. Thank you. Make sure your reality doesn't end a bitter one. Because if he's really, really true, he should put up with your blues a whole lot more than just saying he loves you. Thank you.
Yes. Say it, because love is not just all about flowers, right? It's all about the blues as well. So yeah, anyone who enters love for reals must go through all of these phases as well and stick together. That's just how love is. So thank you for saying that, Ruby. That's awesome. All right, so the next reader we're gonna have is Anissa Manur.
Hi everyone, long time no see. Hi, hello. So this one is called Toothbrush. Let me tell you something. It has been 10 years since I last went to the dentist. So yesterday I decided to go. And once I got there, I laid myself on the reclining seat, opening my mouth wide, nyap nyap, like a crocodile, for the dentist to peek in. And this is the verdict. Oh my God, Manur, what a fine set of teeth you have. Who taught you to brush and floss and gargle as the doctors prescribe it? Oh, good doctor, I said. It was my father who taught me how to brush and floss and gargle like the doctor prescribed it. My father, who had lived in both Cimahi and London, who once made a dollhouse for me out of cigarette boxes, who once took me on a road trip across Java and Bali and beyond to check out temples and mosques and churches. My father, who once came back from Rome with a book about the Colosseum. It was also my father, who is the recovering addict and former inmate, whom I used to kick out of the house for being high on my 13th birthday, but he never, ever, ever, ever got tired of finding his way back into my life. Yes, doctor, it was also my father who once scolded me for supporting Ahok. Yet he is also the man who once saved the life of a street kid at the risk of his own safety. Yes, doctor, it was my father whose last word to me was not yet, when I asked him if he had had enough money for his heart surgery. Yes, doctor, it was my father who taught me how to brush and floss and gargle like the doctors prescribe it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Manur. And we're just going to call immediately the next reader this afternoon. Do we have Indira in the house? Yes. Please give one more round of applause for Indira, guys.
Mic check. Okay. Hello, dear. I hope this letter finds you well. My little darling belle, my butter hampen, my personal hell. This love letter is long overdue. Despite many poems, blogs, drunken love letters I've made, but never to you. Despite spending all my life knowing you, this thing between us is fairly new. I love you so much, it's embarrassingly true. Not in spite of, but exactly because of the imperfections that make you, you. You're lazy, messy, and abashedly crude. But you make sure people around you feel valued. It's disgusting that you like the smell of your own fart. It's refreshing when you display your own brand of smart. You talk to yourself out loud, you pace around when you think, you make weird noises, you stop rhyming just because. But I cherish this adorable bundle of mistake that is you. I hate how you can come up with hundreds of project ideas but follow up only a handful. But the way your face lights up with passion makes my life meaningful. I hate when you project to other people. I love when you empathize and set an example. Why do you procrastinate and wait just because it doesn't feel right? But admittedly, those last-minute attacks really show your might. All those times you feel unloved, unworthy, unwanted, left me devastated. But now you can thrive in this space, the safe space we've created. I hate how easy it is for you to think of all the things you hate about you. But I love how you usually adapt and understand your value. I lose a piece of my soul every time you give so much and in return only get pain. I love how you would still step up and help over and over again. I hate how you would rather bare your soul to a room full of strangers than be your honest self all the time due to perceived emotional dangers. But no worries, we're in this together. Over time, I'll help you get better. Most of the presents I've given you only contributed to your hoarding. But the most generous gift I can give is forgiveness and understanding. So I give you this. I forgive you for your mistakes, past, present, and future. I understand that life is your most challenging adventure. I forgive your arrogance, ignorance, and jealousy. I understand your complexes, issues, and insecurity. But above all, I forgive you for taking so long to learn to love yourself completely. Because you will always be me, and I am going to love myself properly.
Yes. And that's really important because sometimes when we give vulnerability, understanding, listening to other people, this is sometimes a commodity that's less valued by the world, you know, because we value more materialistic things, you know, all the gifts that you mentioned, Indira, and let's stop doing that, right? Because vulnerability is the most important thing that lovers can share with each other, and let's value other people that can accept us with our vulnerabilities and weaknesses in all those times. All right, with that said, the next reader we're gonna have on the stage is Olga. Yes.
Selamat sore kawan-kawan. Happy Valentine's Day. Semoga cinta senantiasa bertumbuh dalam diri kita dan selalu kita bagikan kepada sesama kita. Kalau pada Agustus lalu saya membacakan sebuah puisi untuk Unmasked Poetry Open Mic, kali ini saya akan membacakan puisi yang saya tulis secara khusus untuk Abdul Qawi Bastian. Sepotong surat pemberian mama. Setangkai bunga yang tumbuh perlahan patah. Genggaman yang pernah menguat, lambat laun kian lemah. Waktu senantiasa berubah, mengajarkan proses bangun setelah terjatuh, walau denyut nadi yang kemarin begitu dekat, kini lenyap menjauh. Layangkan cinta untuk yang tersua, lapangkan jalan bagi yang hilang. Setiap manusia yang pergi, kelak merindukan pulang. Petik pelajaran termanis, meski hatimu teriris menahan getir. Karena segala permulaan tetap memiliki akhir. Sejatinya tak ada yang abadi dalam hidup. Kelopak mata yang dahulu amat bersinar, suatu saat akan meredup. Semua hanyalah titipan, selalu menyisipkan petuah yang mampu kita rangkai sebagai sebuah kutipan. Sungguh, tiada yang kekal. Namun doa yang mama susupkan pada seluruh aksara yang membentuk namamu, niscaya menjadi bekal. Bogor 1 Februari 2019. Terima kasih banyak, selamat sore.
Terima kasih banyak Olga, thank you very much. Just a context bahwa baru-baru ini memang ibundanya Qawi meninggalkan kita. Jadi mungkin kita bisa mengajak teman-teman untuk mengeningkan cipta barang sejenak untuk memanjatkan doa bagi almarhumah. Mengeningkan cipta dimulai. Thank you very much. Terima kasih banyak semuanya for that moment of silence. And thank you so much, Olga, for the beautiful tribute. All right, so the next reader is that if you guys would allow me to indulge my narcissism a little bit. So if you'd allowed me to read a poem, ini puisi yang baru saya tulis tadi malam sebenarnya, and this is actually a song. I was thinking of bringing a guitar here and playing this as a song, but we have Junior Sumantri here, so no. Like Ara said, you know, Ara and Tora, you know? Exactly. We know where we're at. So I'm just gonna read it, and I hope you guys enjoy this poem. It's a bit dark and angry, but it is very pertinent to the current situation, so hope you guys enjoy it. The title is Jahannam. In Valentine, I will serve you a beautiful bouquet of embers, coals, and burning stones from Jahannam, in open fields, in open streets, in open arteries, and in open national monuments where harmonies decay. I'll rip apart compassion with each exhale of fire and hatred and unacceptance for other people who are not the same with me. We, white-robed pilgrims with burlap across our eyes. This all-force piety knows no mercy, for the sword of God is always great. Our verses' understandings never errs. No, they don't, for our word of God is always great. I will polish frozen magma of Jahannam into prayer beads to slither round my knuckle into that beautiful cat's paw that I can use to strengthen these fists and punch people in the face because they have problems with my minarets. I will rest my truth upon fickle bed of numbers and understandings and agreements from many people because I just can't stand alone. When I believe in something, other people have to do that as well. Otherwise, that belief becomes weaker. We, anointed knights, whose fists and tramplings and running around the streets with baseball bat in our hands will maim on that lady who has problem with Blackpink. This all-force piety knows no mercy, for the sword of God is always great. Our verses' understandings will never err. No, 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 for our word of God is always great. So, kindness is forbidden unto they who sin, but forgiveness shall be given to the man who rapes. One more time. Kindness is forbidden unto they who sins, but forgiveness shall be given to the man who rapes. Don't you ever be kind to non-believers, but forgive the man who rapes, we say. Thank you. You know, as much as we love our belief, but there are better things in life, such as harmony, and everyone, despite whatever they believe in, whatever their sexual orientation, minority, races, whatever, that is the creation of God. And when you maim them, you also destroy and completely tarnish the creation of God. So let's hope we have less of that in the future. All right, on that note, we're gonna have somebody who makes me ditch the guitar on stage, one of our guest poets for this event. Junior, bring down the house, man.
Halo, selamat sore. Jadi gue menulis buku. Kabarnya mau disiarkan Januari lalu, cuman kata Jason Ranti Maret aja karena berhubungan sama albumnya. Jadi gue ditelantarkan oleh Jason Ranti sebenarnya. Jadi siapa yang nggak tahu Jason Ranti di sini kayaknya nggak tahu semua pasti. Oke, ini agak panjang, cuman gue makasih banget sama Unmasked udah diundang ke sini. Walaupun nggak berbahasa Inggris ya, karena ya udah lah ya. Alright, jadi alright. Katanya nggak bahasa Inggris. Oke, ini judul buku saya namanya Puntung Harapan, karena saya cinta kemiskinan. 1353. Perut dihujam terus-menerus sejak tadi malam, haknya direnggut oleh uang. Gunadi hanya memiliki 16.000 rupiah dalam kantongnya dan sedang berpikir keras mana yang harus ia bela, asap atau kenyang. Sementara keduanya adalah mutualisme. Di kenyamanan seluas 10 meter persegi ini dia diam, menatap sebuah piring yang terletak di depan kamar mandi. Ia berpikir entah di mana atau kemana rezekinya terperangkap. Mungkin saja tertahan di pekerjaannya sebagai stand up comedian. Beberapa temannya bilang dia begitu goblok, sehingga harus meninggalkan rutinitas demi segelintir orang tertawa karena racau terencananya. Mata Gunani tertuju ke tumpukan pakaian, berharap menemukan 500 rupiah untuk aqua gelas. Namun nyatanya hampa. Jiwa matematikanya pun mendadak tajam, dia susun rapih uang 2000-an dalam bentuk vertikal, disusul uang logam 1000, jari telunjuknya mulai mengikuti jejak bisik kalkulasi kebutuhan hidupnya. Keputusan akhirnya dibuat, 3 Indomie goreng plus 1 batang rokok Samsut plus 3 aqua gelas. Sama dengan penyelamat hidup sementara. Apalah arti besok kalau hari ini aku bahagia? Pikirnya. Gunadi bergegas memilih celana pendek hitam yang entah kapan terakhir dicuci dan dengan pasti melangkah menuju penyambung hidup yang berjarak 200 meter. Puanase cuk! Lalu sontak kaget sendiri, kok mengeluh ya? Tanya Gunadi ke dirinya. Lalu dirinya menjawab sendiri, ya namanya juga lagi miskin. Perpaduan tanaman hias dan bau got menyertai perjalanannya. Sekilas dia melihat Pak Iwan lagi bengong di depan rumahnya. Pak, tegur Gunadi. Gun, ntar main sini ya. Oke Pak, bentar beli titipan dulu. Titipan apa? Pacarnya kagak ada. Titipan perut Pak, wis minta dikawinin sama makanan. Pak Iwan ngakak tanggung seperti biasa. Penjaga warung langganan Gunadi merupakan salah satu bahan lawakan Gunadi. Gimana enggak namanya Sarimin. Udahlah ya, tapi dari kata Pak Imin ini dia juga dapat bahan lawakan untuk stand up komedinya. Pak Imin pernah bertanya, Gun, jeneng dawomu sopo sih? Gunadi Wirasatya Pak D. Wih keren ya Gun, namanya mendekati ningrat. Kalau wong Jawa namanya panjang dan keren berarti orang kaya Gun. Nah kalau pendek dan ndak ada maknanya ya kayak aku ngene, Sarimin, wis blas kata dia. Ngakak satir sore hari tapi pun jadi bahan bagus buat Gunadi saat itu. Pak Imin, beli Pak. 3 Indomie goreng, 1 batang Samsu, 3 aqua gelas, seraya senyum. Serasa orang kaya. Gun, lagi miskin ya? Kata Pak Imin. Walah Pak D, wong hati ini bahagia toh Pak, ya ra miskin toh. Tertawa mesra akan kemiskinan berdua. Gun, kamu bawa utang sama aku dulu, rapopo Gun. Bener aku Gun. Jangan Pak D, aku wis hitung-hitung miskinnya masih iso dikendaliin. Tertawa mesra episode 2 dengan akan kemiskinan berdua. Ya wes mbok duduk dulu ngobrol, sesok ya Pak D. Oke, baik. Dalam perjalanan menuju Pak Iwan, Gunadi berpikir kenapa nggak diambil tawaran utangnya ya. Bisa menyelamatkan esok hari yang berjumlah 16.000 rupiah. Oh, gengsi dan akal kadang bertumbukan. Nah beli rokok buat gue nggak Gun, kata Pak Iwan. Gengsi dan akal ya udahlah. Beli dong Pak, iki lo Samsu asik yo Pak. Bah mantep lo Gun, gak pernah lupa sama gue. Nah lu mana rokoknya? Ya ono Pak, tapi ndak bisa dicopot, Samsunya soalnya bewok. Maaf ya. Bisa aja lo Gun, gue bisa pinjam duit gak sama lu? Anak gue mau ada acara no di kampusnya, minta ongkos sama gue pinjam 200.000 aja. Nanti gue balikin hari Rabu depan, gimana Gun? Wah kurang ono Pak Iwan, wong aku habis belanja Indomie, rokok sama aqua ini pas banget habis 200.000 Pak. Tapi ya udahlah ya, selesai cerita, ya wis, kalau besok lo ikut sama gue gimana Gun? Ke acara anak gue, besok Gun, besok 16.000 sudah tiada, apa kabar besok? Gun, gimana? Oke Pak, ikut aja aku. Wong Jowo, yang penting yang lain senang dulu, urusan bisa apa enggak belakangan, Wong Jowo tuh. Maaf ya, gue orang Jogja juga soalnya. Jam 12 besok ya Gun, bareng sama gue aja. Siapa? Aku telepon Pak Jokowi dulu. Setelah tertawa, bau got dan tanaman hias kembali menghiasi pusat kenyamanan 10 meter persegi. Gunadi berpikir keras bagaimana tiba-tiba ada uang 10 M di depan pintunya. Kayak mendadak, namun bisa kaget lalu mati mendadak juga. Nggak jadi, option B aja. Gimana kalau uangnya tiba-tiba muncul di kantong celana? Itu lebih masuk akal. Tapi nggak jadi karena kan tadi duitnya udah nggak ada. Option C, bikin orang ketawa sama dengan duit. Inilah yang paling masuk akal. Tapi kapan? Thank you. Ini gue ada 2, nggak apa-apa nggak sih? Nggak boleh? Is it okay? Yeah, if it's a short one. Okay. If it's short one. Gue bisa bahasa Inggris. Oke, gue dekat dengan penyintas 65, namanya Dialita, di atas 50 tahun, dan gue sangat bangga terhadap mereka. Puisi ini berjudul Tur, karena gue melihat Susilo Ananta Tur yang ngais-ngais di tempat sampah, di mana gitu. Pas gue tanya JJ, anjing gue bikinin puisi buat Susilo Ananta Tur. Pas gue bikinin puisi, gue kasih tau puisinya, hidupnya ternyata nggak segitu, cuy. Ternyata hidupnya bahagia, dia bahagia kok karena ngemis. Dia nggak mau tuh jadi dokter. Tapi whatever it is, cie. Tur ya. Dari sudut biru petinju yang satu ini sudah melanglang buana selama 32 tahun. Mempersatukan kemauan tuannya melalui genosida dan kebohongan publik. Dari sudut merah, petinju ini sudah merana dalam ranah ketidakadilan namun tidak kenal lelah atas nyata dan terburu atas perjuangannya. Mari kita mulai pertandingannya. Ya, wasit mengarahkan peraturannya, kita dengarkan. Petinju diharapkan menemukan titik tengah masalah ini dan jangan memukul di belakang kepala karena dungu bukan pilihan. Jangan memukul kemaluan karena generasi bangsa bertumbuh padanya. Dan jika salah satu terjatuh maka akan dihitung sampai 3. Jika tidak bangun maka dihadapkan oleh kenyataan yang sudah ada. Mengerti? Kembali ke sudutnya masing-masing. Sudut biru siap, sudut merah siap. Ya, petinju sudah mulai pertarungan ini. Sudut biru melancarkan jab kepada sudut merah namun tidak disertai fakta. Sudut merah mengelak, memang sudah terbiasa. Sudut biru mendekati lagi melalui pengalamannya lalu melancarkan pukulan keras sebagai senjata pamungkasnya. Sudut merah menerima doktrin itu dengan sangat keras. Pukulan yang telak mengenai pemahaman yang sangat berbeda. Sudut merah tersungkur dalam penderitaannya. 1, 2, sudut merah kembali berdiri, sakit sudah menjadi makanan sehari-hari, terpaan nasib ibarat nasi uduk dengan sambal kacang banyak tanpa bakwan. Sudut merah berusaha menyerang dengan sebagai pembelaan diri, namun hampa lagi-lagi seperti biasa, pukulan kosong tidak banyak memperdaya masyarakat luas bahwa dirinya sudah mati beberapa puluh tahun lalu tapi masih bisa tergerus ucapan berapi-api dan mata melotot. Sudut biru tersenyum lalu memukul dengan kencang ke segala arah menekan harap sudut merah agar tertekan dan dipenjara tanpa sebab. Dan satu pukulan keras mendarat telak, sudut merah melayang. Namanya kini dikenang sebagai hantu dan momok bagi mereka yang tidak kenal sejarah. Bagi mereka yang diam, ia menjadi salah satu senjata yang dengan gampang melumpuhkan lawan. Coret saja mukanya dengan warna merah, maka tak ada lagi nafas baginya. Untuk kedua kalinya ia terjerembab. Sudut biru tersenyum puas, wasit tak tahu menahu. Penonton tidak.
First meet his parents. It's about everything else that happens in between. It's about the subtler checkpoints, the minutes, the microseconds of when love expands, of when love shrinks, of when love stretches back bigger than ever before. It's about everything that happens in between. You thought you either love someone or you don't, but love is stuck in this fourth dimension called time, and in that relative line, there's 50 shades of love. Like the kind of gray when you forget that you love someone. Like the kind of gray when you love, but also hate them a little. Like the kind of gray when your ego gets in the way. Loving you is a wordplay, because you make me love despite your weakness, but also love because of your weakness. Love in when I'm weak, it's midnight, I was crying in my bed. Love when I have to be strong, it's midnight, and you were crying in the shower. Love in when we were there for each other. In the softest kiss and the passionate ones, in sleeping next to you, driving in the car on a long ride home, in driving a long ride home, and have you sleep next to me. Love in grasping for UNDERSTAND in your everyday scrabble, in trying to meet halfway. With you, I don't need to be perfect and admired. With you, I can be ugly and accepted. If there's a limit to love, I want to love you to the fullest. But there's no days in the past when I love you more than I love you today. And when I feel like this every day, I wonder if there's any ceiling at all in love. Some people don't understand love, and some people don't understand what this is, but that's okay, because if there's a limit to love, I look forward to never be there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Afu. It's very wise, because I mean, accountability, here, because if somebody don't hear you the first time, the second time, say it again. And that's why our previous workshop was titled Voice It Out, because you always just have to say it, and then people will listen eventually. So that's really important to share. And also the other thing is that, a lot of us sound cynical because we do, we might sound cynical, but we want love eventually, right? But not just love, but good love. And that's sometimes what's hard. And it's great that all of you guys have come around in this hall to talk about what good love is, what good relationship is, what is not toxic, and what heartbreaks we've gone through to become trees that are stronger. So thank you guys so much for participating in Schmalentine this afternoon. Can we please give a huge round of applause for all the readers and also all the audience? You've been a wonderful, wonderful crowd. So at the end of the day, Unmasked bows out. I'm going to be representing Koi, Pange, Ayu, and Putri to say good night. And hopefully you guys have a great Saturday evening after this. And I'm going to return the mic and the stage to Dina to close the show. Thank you, guys.
Now I would like to invite all from Unmasked and also all the readers to come up stage and take a picture together. Please, everybody, come on stage. Okay, everyone. We're gonna take a picture together, and thank you all for coming. And if you still wanna stay and take pictures with everybody, you are very welcome to stay, and hope to see you guys at another At America event. Bye, have a great evening, everyone.